What's up, guys? Decided I'm gonna try to. Oh shit. My phone has a timer on it. I don't know what it means. Alright, I'm back. Looks like I had too much furry porn on my phone, so I had to clear that out a little bit. Alright, so what are we doing today? I decided that I'm actually gonna try vlogging some of my workouts, like the Trend Twins. I don't know why anyone would want to watch this ever, but yeah, I'm still gonna make it. I'm really socially awkward, so I actually am not gonna be talking to a phone like even more of a crazy person while I'm working out. Instead, I'm just gonna like put it somewhere and just let it record me, and I'm gonna do like voiceovers, like what I think I was thinking, so that it looks like I'm just like recording my sets, because like I'm a science-based lifter or something, when really I'm making these vlogs for you guys, I guess. Alright, we're here at the gym. Got my $10 generic pre-workout. Alright, bro, just put the pre-workout in the bottle. Oh shit. Hold up. And now it looks like I have been snorting lines off of my short shorts. We're cooked. So this is just a warm-up, basically, so I don't really have a lot to say about it. But I start workouts doing deadlift because it's really what separates the men from the femboys, the twinks from the bears. It's a fight. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing sumo, where my legs are really wide apart, is because I'm a pussy little bitch and I can't handle any back pain. Yeah, conventional kind of blows my back out, so as soon as I go to the gym, I immediately take over the music, like what songs are playing, just to assert my alpha male dominance over the other gym goers. Alright, so now we have 2 plates. This should be feeling somewhat easy, but as you can tell by my facial expression, it wasn't. I think part of why I love the gym so much is that you can just kind of feel like a complete waste of space all day long, and then go to the gym and just in like an hour and a half, all of a sudden you feel like you have a purpose for a couple hours and like your life matters somehow. So I just threw, let's see, 225 plus 40, 265. Wait, holy shit. What is this? 225 plus 20, 245, 255. Alright, so this is 255. And the weight itself doesn't feel that heavy, but my grip actually gives out after only 2 reps. So it's likely that I haven't been gooning very much lately, and that's the cause for this grip shortage. But for the first time in my life, I go to get chalk. That's what I'm doing off screen here. I know it's weird that I'm bent over and my head is going up and down, but I am just putting chalk on my hands. And it actually makes an insane difference, because this weight that I have on the bar right now, 275, it was my 1 rep PR last week, and with just chalk, I'm about to hit it for 5 reps. So after going absolutely berserk this set, I call up, or I text my mentor Grant, and I tell him the crazy PR I just hit, and he responds that he's only 50 feet away from the gym, so he's about to come in, and I'm gonna slap on an extra 20 pounds, so now there's 295 pounds on the bar. If I hit it for 1 rep, it would be a huge PR. But because the chalk is giving me superpowers and making me crazy grippy, no homo, all the homo, it's I'm about to hit it for 5 reps. I think honestly the pain from the gym actually like feels incredible, because all day you're just like a little robot, just like beep beep boop booping away on worksheets and shit that doesn't matter, your corporate job, and then you get to come to the gym and just like be an animal. So obviously I've smashed this for more than a rep, and I hit it for 5. So it's a PR, but 5 times a PR. I look very chubby from this angle, but that's because I am chubby.
Am I going for it?
So because I'm not mentally stable, I decide to put 3 plates on the bar. I think it's 315 pounds. So basically, Grant just explained to me that I put chalk everywhere except for the part of my hand where it actually matters. Anyway, so I go for this PR, and holy shit, this is embarrassing. I just lost infinite aura. I'm back to ground zero. You just witnessed 2 incredibly awkward gym bros walking near each other and then both apologize for no reason. So anyway, I'm about to hit curls with a cable, basically because I'm a little bitch and doing it with dumbbells is too painful, so this is where we're at right now. I feel like every influencer is like saying, oh, steroids are this absolutely terrible, evil thing, but honestly, you know, if young men live a couple years less at the very end of their life when they're like in a nursing home on a wheelchair, but they live their prime to their fullest and look like a Greek god and have like a purpose in life, I actually don't think steroids are really like a bad thing. A lot of people don't get that, like, it's not you're either natty or you're blasting gear. It's like for probably 80% of gym bros, it's somewhere in the middle where they can take a dose where they're not going to die at 40, and it's honestly not going to affect them more than just like drinking beers would. But at the same time, it does get them like 90% of their dream physique. Yeah, when I first started the gym, I thought that I was gonna like get a partner or like someone who I care about or likes me by going to the gym and getting jacked. But now I have like a bit of muscle and I'm no longer a beginner, but still a lonely virgin. So it hasn't really been working, but the gym itself is giving me a reason to keep going, and it I think the gym itself is worth it, even if it's not like actually improving the other areas of my life at all. Honestly, I'm just hoping that like me filming these workouts makes people realize that the being in supercars and looking like the Trend Twins isn't normal, and that's not going to be your experience at the gym. It's not going to be perfect. So here, one of the biggest guys in the gym comes to show me how he just absolutely dominated 500 pounds on squat and made it his little bitch. So honestly, this is one of the things I love about the gym, is that it forces me to talk to people and like sort of over time learn how to make eye contact with them. I didn't really show that here at all, but I am somewhat making progress, I think. I just said "that's what's up" in an incredibly cringy voice, but he could tell that I was genuine, so that was a successful human interaction, I think. So I attempt the 40-50 pounds that I've been using this whole time, but I can't even hit like 1 rep, so I lower the weight and I take my shirt off because that gives like a 10 to 15% boost. From this angle with this lighting, I look like absolute shit, but as you could hear in the background when I took my shirt off, these like 20-year-old college kids went sheesh, and I low-key think it might have been because I took my shirt off, and I kind of like that. I'm just realizing that while I work this exercise, I focus so much on the arm that's active that the other arm becomes like a Lego figure hand. And I think because I'm like gripping the rods, because I'm gripping the barbells so much, my hands just like automatically assume to that position where it's like the Lego hand, and there's just honestly not really a lot I can do about that. So right now my left arm is looking crazy, like that Quagmire scene where he's just been gooning all day. Actually, interesting enough, when I started working out, that arm was actually quite a bit stronger, but I think, um, yeah, my gooning now is less muscle hypertrophy than working out, so it's kind of been balanced out, I think. Something that's honestly really annoying is that, like, the bigger I get, the smaller I feel, because I watch more and more of these like trend twin videos where they're, on 500 milligrams of test, so they look like fucking monsters. And so even though I'm actually getting way, way bigger and less like a spooky, scary skeleton, I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller, because like it's gotten to the point where I have enough muscle that I'm actually comparing myself to these meatloafs of men. So now it's time to listen to some Trend Twin hardstyle, because the only couple of girls have left the gym at this point. So I'm hitting lateral raises and honestly kind of just aura farming over in the corner over here. And now that I'm watching this back and doing this voiceover, it looks like I'm a little bit caked up, honestly. I probably shouldn't say that. But anyway, yeah, my shoulders are really underdeveloped because I was told for like the first 9 months of the year that I've been lifting that you don't have to do shit for the shoulders, and they just grow because of all the like secondary work that they get from benching and shit. But yeah, that was complete bullshit. Alright, I thought I'd do that cringy thing where I like pose after the workout. Grr. Reason I'm doing it at home is because like I'm not gonna be caught dead posing at the gym. Well, let me see if I can kind of get my back a little bit. Whether that worked or not, I have no idea. But anyway, I don't know. I'm about to pound a burger and get really fat, so have a good one.